You may have had a moment like this, sitting quietly at night, when a thought suddenly crosses your mind. What did I even do this year? You know you lived diligently, yet there isn't much you clearly remember. Summer vacations in childhood felt endlessly long, but now an entire year disappears in the blink of an eye. Has time really sped up, or is it we who have changed? Time flows the same for everyone. A clock does not see age, but the way we feel time is different. For a 10-year-old child, 1 year is 1/10 of their life. For a 50-year-old adult, 1 year is only 1/50th of their life. When the proportion changes, so does the experience. American writer Andy Rooney once said, "Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer it gets to the end, the faster it goes." But this alone is not enough. The brain does not feel time directly. It measures time by the density of memory, judging time through what is remembered. When we were young, everything was a first. The first day of school, the first friend, the first trip, the first flutter of excitement. The brain stores all of these moments with vivid clarity. But as we grow older, days begin to repeat. Work, home, work, home. There is little difference between yesterday and today. The brain makes this judgment. It's a duplicate, no need to store it. So time gets compressed. When we look back, there are no memories, and without memories, time itself feels as if it has vanished. Without memory, there is no time. The brain does not like what is predictable. It wakes up only in moments that defy expectation. The night before a first date, when you couldn't fall asleep, that feeling is dopamine. But as life becomes familiar, that excitement fades, because we already know tomorrow. As excitement disappears, dopamine decreases as well. Meeting, lunch, report, everything is scheduled. When dopamine drops, the brain stops recording time in detail. That is why days grow shorter and years pass in an instant. The paradox of time. Why does painful time feel so slow? Anyone who has done a plank knows this. How long 1 minute can feel. Anyone who has served in the military knows this. When the training is exhausting, time feels as if it has stopped. Painful time is when the brain keeps sending out warnings. There is no escape from here. That is why it moves slowly. But what we truly want is not pain, but slow time filled with richness and presence. The Stoic philosophers already knew this. The problem was not time, but attitude. The Roman philosopher Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." We do not live in the present. We regret the past and worry about the future. In between, this very moment disappears. Time, the brain does not record. Philosophers called this dead time. Memento mori, why we remember death. The Stoic philosophers repeated this to themselves every day. Today may be the last day. This phrase is not meant to make life gloomy. In fact, it is the opposite. If today were the last day, even a sip of coffee, even a single breath of wind would not be brushed aside carelessly. In that moment, time slows down. But there is good news. There is a way to stretch time again. It is the most practical way to outsmart the brain. First, deliberately choose an unfamiliar path. Familiarity deletes time. Second, create one first each day. The smaller, the better. Third, record your day. Writing, photos, notes, anything works. A recorded day becomes an event for the brain. Fourth, stay in the present moment. Feel the temperature of the water while washing dishes and notice the sensation of chewing while eating. Those 10 minutes will feel surprisingly long. This is what we need to increase. The ancient Greeks divided time into two kinds. Chronos measured time. Kairos experienced time. Chronos cannot be extended, but Kairos can. We do not grow old because of time itself. We grow old because of the moments we lived without memory. Finally, the speed of life cannot be stopped, but the way we experience time can be chosen. Whether today is stored as a compressed file or remains as a single vivid scene depends on this very moment. Stay here, now, today. That is the only way to reclaim time. If today's video was helpful, please like and subscribe. What do you think? Share your thoughts with us in the comments.